Hi everyone, it's Mish as per usual. Um, I I woke up today with no intention whatsoever to make a video, but here we are. And as you can see, this is a new layout. Never really been filmed here before. This place. We moved into this new place. I will not say exactly where because people could be watching this that I don't really know. Um, but currently, I will say that I'm in Melbourne and lots of stuff is happening right now, and um, with lockdown 6.0, and it's like lots going on with people, and um, I just felt like I had the need to say something in particular today, um, mainly because I feel like a lot of people are in dire need of hope right now, and when I say people, I basically mean myself. Like I need a lot of hope right now to keep moving forward and to be positive, to remain resilient. All those things for me to keep that way is not entirely easy, and I know some people it just seems so effortless for them to brighten up the room and to like with their presence um, and like sometimes when you call people, especially now in lockdown, like some people like sound so cheery, and you're like, how are you so happy? I know I felt that way sometimes, and it sucks because I know when you are in a group situation, and it could just be you having dinner with your family or talking to an aunt or um, even just like friends on a Zoom call. You know, you may seem like you're this like Debbie Downer of a person, and I will confess I have been feeling that way quite recently, just feeling really negative, and I've had to kind of catch myself, at the cusp of being like, oh, everyone, it's just, like, and I've said terrible things like, people have got to die, like, people have got to die with this disease, and like, not disease, infection, what am I saying, with this virus, and, I've been saying terrible things that really should not be said, but I think I've just been saying them out of frustration, and, and I guess like a of hopelessness. I would only yeah, it's the only word I would really use. Um, and getting out of that position is it is so hard sometimes because all you see is negativity, and I know that it's really up to each person to interpret what they see and what they hear in their own way, because you may hear something, right, anything like for example Sydney, like stats in Sydney right now, they're like I think 800 new cases per day, something like that. Where like before they used to be like 900. Like it's so easy to be like, oh god, it's still 800. Like they're not gonna get any better anytime soon. They're gonna be stuck in lockdown. It's gonna be the worst. Or you could choose to see it like, okay, actually numbers are decreasing. That's a good sign. Things could go back to normal very soon. So like there are two completely different ways of seeing the same thing. And I guess I'm saying, although it's hard to remain constant and constantly positive, it's something that I think it's so important that we hold on to, no matter what. And I know that's like the hardest thing for me to ask of everyone and of myself. It's very hard to ask of that because I know, and the worst thing I want to do is sound like a hypocrite because I know that I complain to my parents constantly about this whole thing. I'm like, when is this going to end? I just want things to go back to normal, and but life is always going to surprise us at the end of the day. Like, sorry to let you know, guys, and even for myself it's hard to hear this sometimes and to think it, but things are never going to go the way that you can predict. That's just what life is, right? And I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, to some degree. um I want to say something that I think is very prevalent right now, is that I think it's really important right now more than anything else. And I mean, when I say anything else, I mean everything else. Like, I mean, more important than work, study, more important than any of those things. I think it's important that we show up the people in our lives how grateful we are that we have them. Um, that is something that I think is so important, and I do not have words to say like how important that I think that is. Um, in a time and in a place where we are stuck in this loop of hopelessness and we feel dreary and tired, weak, it's important that we hold on to our friends, our family, our mentors, our leaders, the people that give us strength. And more than that, though, the people that we can provide strength to. Because I know it's really easy to, like immediately, instantly, like talk to our friends, like the people that we care for, and the people that it's like they reciprocate the care to us. But I think it's really important that we extend further on and talk to the friends to the people in our lives at least that we talk to least, and the people that we really don't always give our time to. You'll be surprised as to how amazing how amazing that effect is on people on people in general. I have to say, like, hearing from someone I haven't heard for in ages is such a amazing feeling, because I think, oh wow, okay, they've thought about me, or I've something's happened for them to feel like they want to check up on me, and that's such a lovely feeling, and it makes you want to pass it on and to check up on your friends and not your friends, but well, people in your life, like how are they doing, like what are you up to, like how is life, and look, all this may be very self-explanatory, but I think in the moment, I think it's very easy to forget these small things that we can do to make life much easier for other people. Because I think also the other side of this thing is the moment we switch our attention onto other people and what they're doing and how they're feeling, and how they're coping, and the moment we want to help others, we alleviate the tiniest bit of hopelessness and sadness in ourselves, and we are able to be grateful for that, for everything we have, much more in much larger quantities than before. I truly believe that once you remove focus on yourself, and in every sense of the word, soon as you remove the I or the me in every way that you think, and you start to think about others and everyone else, it's incredible the amount of the amount of peace and love you feel inside of you. And I think really at this stage, that's what everyone needs. And yeah, I'm still struggling in this, and there are text messages on my phone right now that I have not replied to, and there are people that I have to call that I haven't called, and there are things that I have not gotten around to doing, and I feel dread, for not doing those things, and I feel it in me. I feel shame for sure, but there is a way to just get about it, just do it, take the plunge, like take that call, message that person, reply to the text, reply to that missed call, because you don't know who you're going to affect and how you're going to change their lives in whatever way you can, and in whatever effect you can. So just, I guess, this parting message is just try to be better than yesterday. God knows, I think I'll be using this a lot in the future, starting today. I'm definitely trying to be better, and I really hope it's the same for you guys. So I know a pretty quick-ish video today, but I really hope that you guys find it in you to find hope and keep fighting for not only yourselves, but for the people around you and your family and friends.